Good evening. You're now with me, Shalish Mato, for TVS Nightline. And here are the headlines for tonight. Sarawak expands telecommunication coverage in rural areas. Seat distribution issues should be discussed within GPS leadership. Minister of Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development describes young athlete retirement as common. We begin with this news. Rural areas in Sarawak will soon enjoy advanced telecommunication access through the Sarawak Multimedia Authority Rural Telecommunication Initiative, or SMART, utilizing a multi-operator core network MOCN. Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Patigi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunopeng, emphasized that this effort demonstrates the commitment of both the federal and Sarawak governments to bridge the digital divide among Sarawakins residing in urban and rural areas.
Abang Johari's text speech was read by Sarawak's Minister of Utility and Telecommunication, Dato' Sri Dulaihi Narawi, earlier today.
We cannot talk about digital transformation without bringing infrastructure into the equation. Infrastructure is crucial for the functioning of digital services and platforms that form the basis of the modern economy. Under the aforementioned Foundation for Digital Economy Strategic Pillar, the objective of its digital telecommunication infrastructure initiative is to provide high-speed and reliable telecommunication connectivity and services across Sarawak, promising to deliver three targets: improve network connectivity to 96%, increase the ease of doing business by 80%, and productivity increases by 70% in the services in industrial parks.
Elaborating further, the initiative ensures that every area in Sarawak has improved telecommunication networks and easy communication, particularly enabling the people of Sarawak to participate in the digital economy.
In line with Sustainable Development Goal (SDGs) and Environment Social Governance (ESG) framework, the development of telecommunication infrastructure will be continued to achieve full coverage in our effort to make Sarawak an advanced and high-income region by the year 2030.
He further added that the MOCN technology benefits end users by providing better coverage, seamless connectivity, increased competition, cost efficiency, and faster network infrastructure deployment.
Issues related to the distribution of seats within the party should be better addressed in the Supreme Council of Gabungan Parti Sarawak, GPS. This was the advice given by the VP of Parti Pesaka Bumiputera Bersatu PBB, Dato' Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah.
This was a necessary step, Karim said, to avoid any misunderstandings, especially from other GPS members.
Diutarakan oleh Datuk Seri Tiong itu pandangan peribadi beliau, which yang mana saya percaya kalau dapat sekiranya betul-betul beliau hendak memperjuangkan dengan cara itu, dia perlu dibawa juga ke Supreme Council GPS supaya tidak akan menyebabkan perasaan kurang senang komponen-komponen parti yang lain. As it is, we have got very good relationship. Kita tidak ada masalah. Kemungkinan pada masa itu sama ada dia tertekan ataupun ada ditanya ataupun because he is in a pre-gawai. Our budaya sini kadang-kadang pre-gawai you might be having a little bit of drinks and things like that. Yeah. It can be that way. I can't really speculate. I can't really speculate on that part. But I stand firm that the system that we have down here, apa yang kita ada pada masa ini, the equilibrium yang kita telah set up for so many years, where the rakyat are also very happy with it, is there. Is there. So maintain the equilibrium.
Karim, who is also the Minister of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts Sarawak, pointed out that the current focus of a GPS-led government is to ensure the harmony of Sarawak's people is maintained.
It has been doing very well. And then we can see, kita dapat melihat bahawa ekoran daripada persetujuan itu, kita dapat melihat kestabilan yang cukup baik. Dengan kestabilan yang cukup baik itu, kita dapat melihat anjakan, baiknya dari segi ekonomi, baiknya dari segi pentadbiran, baiknya dari segi management of our financial management, semuanya teratur. Jadi rakyat Sarawak pun merasa amat cukup bangga. Di mana-mana kita pergi dalam Malaysia, people are talking about Sarawak. People are talking about Sarawak. Well, very stable. We've got good leadership. We've managed our coffer very well.
On Wednesday, the president of the Progressive Democratic Party, PDP, Dato Sri Tiong King Sing, reportedly stated that the concept of traditional seats belonging to any particular party no longer applies in the modern political era. Tiong, who is also the Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, said the allocation of seats to any political party depends on the people who choose and decide which party or candidate will represent your voice in the State Legislative Assembly or Parliament.
On 15th May, a total of 247 smart towers have been successfully activated and were successfully erected using a technology called Multi-Operator Core Network (MOCN). Minister of Communication Fahmi Fadzil said the total was out of 600 other planned telecommunication towers constructed across various phases in Sarawak by the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission (MCMC), the Ministry of Finance (MOF), and multiple telecommunications companies.
Seperti yang Datuk Seri Ibrahim sebut tadi, setakat ini sebanyak 247 menara telah dilekapkan dengan token, dan ini adalah penambahan hampir 200 menara kalau dibandingkan dengan bulan ini tahun lalu. Jadi peningkatan yang cukup baik, positif, dan kita jangka setelah kita capai jumlah keseluruhan 600 menara, maka dengan kementerian perjanjian hari ini lebih cepat menara-menara ini akan on air dan mudahan ini akan dapat dimanfaatkan.
Despite facing challenges, the Minister of Utilities and Telecommunications Sarawak, Dato Sri Julaihi Narawi, the construction phases of these towers are going on smoothly. To him, this is a proud achievement.
Oleh itulah maka kalau kita lihat ada 600 smart tower yang dilaksanakan di seluruh Sarawak, dan sehingga kini secara fizikalnya 512 menara telah pun siap dibina secara fizikalnya, dan daripada 512 tower menara yang telah siap dibina, 308 sudah on air dan 247 sudah menggunakan perkhidmatan MOCN di seluruh Sarawak, dan ini merupakan satu pencapaian yang kita harap dapat mempercepatkan usaha kita untuk membolehkan agenda di bawah PCDS dan State Economy
July, he stated this in a press conference held in conjunction of a signing ceremony in Kuching. During the event, he witnessed the signing of agreements between the Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation (SDEC) and CelcomDigi, Maxis, U-Mobile and YTL as a significant leap towards improving digital connectivity in rural areas of Sarawak.
Nurturing reading as something more than just a hobby can be done at an early age. Especially when it comes to science, the books can be given as a study material, especially when they are in their school level. Deputy Minister of Utilities and Telecommunications, Dr. Alur Rahman Junaidi, said this can be achieved by the state's framework towards a developed status by 2030. As he said, this must be part of the culture in the current modern society.
Memangnya bila kita membaca, tujuan utama kita adalah untuk menimba ilmu. Untuk mengetahui sesuatu yang kita belum ketahui. Betul. Seseorang yang berilmu tanpa membaca tidak akan dapat menambah ilmu. Seorang yang tidak tahu, kalau tidak membaca, tidak akan terus tahu. Betul. Jadi kita jadikan membaca ini sebagai amalan kita, kalau boleh menjadi kemestian kepada semua kita, terutama kepada anak-anak yang masih berada di sekolah rendah.
Rahman spoke at the Reading Month launching ceremony held at the North Kuching City Commission DBKU on Friday. The Minister of the City Commission also welcomed DBKU's efforts to make May the Reading Month starting this year. A total of 300 students and teachers from Sekolah Kebangsaan Madrasah Abdul Kadir Hassan participated in the program organised at the school hall with DBKU on Friday.
Sarawak will continue to prioritise the development of skills and development, especially from among students who will continue to develop the nation in the future. According to the Deputy Minister of Tourism, Creative Industries and Performing Arts, Dr. Sebastian Ting, students need to be trained at an early age by providing the best form of education as preparations for the future challenges and opportunities in the near future.
Talent is what Sarawak government or Sarawak, our country, is looking for. Yeah? It's a very important talent. Yeah? And that is why we are all very, very tango, so to speak, our director and Puan Mariam, that we would like the best for our students. And because, like I said just now, students, you are our future, our assets. You are our talent. We want to make sure that you have the best.
He said this at the launching ceremony of the 3rd Datuk Sebastian Ting's 2024 Education and Career Expo. On Friday, the exhibition features participation from 49 higher education institutions, including public and private universities, as well as 23 companies providing job opportunities. The idea of organizing the exhibition was realized in 2022 to assist students and job seekers, especially when the world was faced by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Coming up right after the break, Prime Minister calls for empathic dialogue between faiths. And on world news, 4 dead in restaurant collapse on Spanish holiday island. Right here on TVS Nightline, stay tuned.
Selama
Welcome back. Prime Minister Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim has called for increased empathy and open dialogue among individuals from diverse faiths and backgrounds. The escalating threats of obscurantism, bigotry and intolerance, he said, poses risks that could potentially divide societies, undermining peace that can cause issues like Islamophobia.
Therefore, he said there must be initiatives that promote empathy, understanding and respect across religions, cultures and nations. Anwar said this in his 40-minute commemorative speech honoring the late Professor Toshihiko Izutsu in front of 200 attendees at the Keio University in Tokyo on Friday. Izutsu was a Japanese scholar specializing in Islamic studies and comparative religion and was known as the first and the best translator of the Quran into Japanese. At the core of Izutsu's approach lies his doctrine of empathy in the examinations of religions. And this perspective holds particular relevance in multicultural societies such as Malaysia, where diverse religious and cultural communities peacefully coexist. This was emphasized to uphold the precepts and noble examples of Izutsu, where there should be increased dialogue between Muslims, Buddhists, and Christians. He further elaborated that it is essential for Muslims to demonstrate empathy towards other religions to foster and maintain societal harmony, stressing the importance of a reciprocity in empathy.
Minister of Communications Fahmi Fadzil condemned any actions that threaten the safety of journalists while they are carrying out their duties. He further stressed that journalists have the right to report on issues and should not have any form of red tapes applied to them.
Saya sentiasa berpendirian wartawan perlu bebas untuk melakukan tugas mereka. Dan hak wartawan untuk membuat pelaporan itu tidak harus dihalang. Walaupun kita mungkin tidak bersetuju dengan pandangan laporan itu, tapi secara umumnya akan ada apa yang disebut sebagai right of reply. Jadi gunakan ruang itu untuk memberi pandangan. Dan janganlah sehingga kita melakukan sebarang tindakan luar daripada lunas undang-undang.
He spoke this to reporters when asked regarding a threat made towards journalists and has compromised their safety. Fahmi reiterated that journalists play a crucial role in reporting and all parties must respect this. Previously, the National Union of Journalists Peninsula Malaysia issued a statement regarding an incident where a politician allegedly attacked and threatened a journalist from a news portal. Fahmi indicated that he is willing to meet with both parties involved to understand the situation better and seek a resolution.
Minister of Communications Fahmi Fadzil observed the signing of the Smart 600 MOCN agreement between Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation Berhad, ASDAC, and Celcom Digi, Maxis, U-Mobile and YTL, marking a significant leap in enhancing digital connectivity in rural Sarawak. This milestone signifies a substantial advancement in rural telecommunication infrastructure, with the companies now offering services that ensure comprehensive coverage and connectivity across the region.
Maka dengan kementeraian perjanjian hari ini lebih cepat menara-menara ini akan on air dan mudah-mudahan ini akan dapat dimanfaatkan.
In a statement, MCMC declared that the agreement signified the world's first six-way MOCN, offering connectivity services from Celcom Digi, Maxis, U-Mobile, YTL and MySRBN. The project is anticipated to benefit approximately 1,000 settlements in rural Sarawak. The community will experience ubiquitous coverage, irrespective of their chosen network, ensuring seamless connectivity for all. Meanwhile, the Minister of Sarawak Utilities and Telecommunications, Dato Sri Menteri Julaihi Narawi was also in attendance. He remarked that despite encountering challenges related to topography and previous permits, Aztec successfully constructed 512 out of the 600 planned towers in Sarawak and described this achievement as a source of pride and success. These towers are part of multiple phases of allocations facilitated by the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission MCMC, the Ministry of Finance MOF and telecommunications firms.
Back again in Sarawak, the Minister of Youth, Sports and Entrepreneurial Development, Dato Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, described the retirement of national diving athlete Kimberly Bong at the age of 22 after 15 years in the diving sport as a common occurrence. He explained that only athletes themselves would know the limits in the sports they participate in.
Well, it depends. Only the athletes will know. Only the athletes will know, because for diving, it starts at a very early age. I know our development athletes in diving, they are 8, 9 years old only. They are 8, 9, 10 years old. But they will peak roughly around 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's many years. Once you are 20 plus, your body,
going down the other side of the hill.
Your hormone bertukar, things like that. You know, your interest change. It depends. A different sport has got different age punya tu. Some sports can last right up to 30. Well, I look up to athletes like that, and we are very, very thankful to what she has done, contributing to the good name of Sarawak as well as Malaysia. She has done her part to national service. And we do hope that there will be more Kimberly Wong coming up after this. Not just for the sports of diving, but also for other sports.
His ministry and the Sarawak Sports Corporation SSC also aim to further develop every sport in Sarawak to ensure the continuity of athletes. This is to appreciate those who have made efforts to Malaysia's pride. Previously, Kimberly won a gold medal in the women's 3-meter springboard individual event at the SEA Games in Vietnam.
The country's batik industry was boosted after directives were given for civil servants to wear Malaysian batik on Thursdays. Kraftangan Malaysia Deputy Director General Development Abdul Halim Ali noted this progress is evident from the increased value of Malaysian batik sales last year compared to previous years.
He said this when met by the media during the 2024 East Coast Craft Festival walkabout session at Mesra Mall, Kemaman on Friday. Abdul Halim noted that batik sales grew from 83.3 million ringgit in 2022 to 100.4 million ringgit last year, and the number of batik entrepreneurs increased from 767 in 2022 to 823 in 2023. He mentioned that his team's efforts in programs to enhance the socio-economic status of the low-income group and ASNAF have yielded positive and promising results. The Community Skills Development Program PPKK has facilitated the emergence of 2,916 new entrepreneurs from 2020 to April 30th this year, with an annual allocation of 1.2 million ringgit dedicated to the program, excluding promotional and other expenses. The 2024 East Coast Craft Festival features a total of 57 handicraft entrepreneurs from across the country. The festival, taking place from May 22nd to June 3rd, is expected to generate sales worth an estimated 2.4 million ringgit.
And now on to world affairs. Spanish fire crews picked through the wreckage of a beachfront restaurant on the holiday island of Mallorca on Friday, searching for clues after it partially collapsed, killing 4 people and injuring 16. Authorities, who declared 3 days of mourning, gave no immediate indication of the cause, but a fire official said the excessive weight of a crowd in the building was most likely to be blamed.
Those killed were two German women, aged 20 and 30, a 54-year-old man from Senegal, and a Spanish woman who is 23 years old. The victims were workers at the venue, according to a police spokesman. The packed two-story building collapsed late on Thursday afternoon in a busy tourist area of Palma de Mallorca, the capital of the Mediterranean island. The tourist season is already in full swing in the Balearic Islands, which also includes Ibiza and Menorca. Firefighters were deployed in numbers. Ambulances rushed victims to hospital, and the street was sealed off by police to allow rescue teams to work. Of the 16 people who were injured, 8 remained in hospital, all of them Dutch nationals. The mayor of Palma de Mallorca, Antonio Jimenez, told reporters after observing a minute of silence for the victims.
Visitors at Belgian Botanical Garden are lining up to get snaps of one of the world's rarest, smelliest and most suggestive plants in bloom. More than 2 meters tall, the Titan Arum is the star attraction of the Meiser Botanic Garden just outside Brussels.
The plant, resembling a lusty triffid, is popularly known as Titan's penis for its phallic shape, reflected in its scientific name, Aformophilus titanum. To further add to its appeal, it also stinks like rotting meat, which gives rise to another name it is known by, the corpse flower.
Donc elle pousse donc dans les forêts tropicaux de Sumatra, et là c'est une plante, donc là elle a presque 3 mètres, ici elle a 2 mètres 17, je crois que la plus grande qu'on a eue c'est 2 mètres 55, donc c'est pas encore le champignon. Et elle a vraiment, elle s'appuie aussi parce que ça fait partie de la processus en fait de se faire polliniser par les insectes. Les insectes vont dans la plante parce qu'elle a l'odeur particulière. C'est un peu une odeur comme des poubelles qui ont trop longtemps été dans le soleil.
Native to the rainforests on Indonesia's Sumatra Island, the Titan Arum flowers very rarely at intervals of between 3 and 7 years, and its colossal bloom only lasts around 72 hours.
Moi, je trouve toujours que c'est vraiment un miracle parce qu'elle est très grande, elle est impressionnante. La forme est architecturale, donc il y a vraiment comme ça la forme avec la ligne. J'adore la couleur et j'adore aussi l'histoire qui est derrière, donc qu'elle est en danger, que nous on a la protection. Donc je suis toujours un peu émue. Et tous les gens qui travaillent ici sont toujours elle est en fleurs, donc tout m'est vraiment toujours très, un peu émue, quoi. Voilà.
Humanitarian crisis in Palestine further escalates with fuel supplies running out as hospitals rush to treat wounded civilians from the relentless attack by Israel's evil doings. Medical Director of the Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital, Osama Al-Jabri, in a video, appealed to the international community and organizations to supply 50,000 liters of fuel to the hospital to prevent a humanitarian and health catastrophe.
نحذر نحن في إدارة مستشفى شهداء الأقصى من كارثة إنسانية صحية وشيكة فيما لو لم يتم توريد الوقود للمستشفى خلال الساعة القادمة، وتعتبر إدارة المستشفى أن ذلك يأتي في إطار الضغط على الكوادر الطبية والقطاع الصحي المتهالكة أصلا منذ فترة طويلة من أجل وقف عمل المستشفى بشكل كامل من المستشفيات بشكل كامل في قطاع غزة.
Since the video was published, Osama said they have been in touch with relevant authorities, including the World Health Organization, WHO. These are some of the organizations that handle fuel supply to the hospital, but none had been responsive to their requests as they urgently need the fuel to continue treating severely injured people. The death toll since the genocide erupted has amounted to more than 35,800 people and at least 80,000 more injured. Within the last 24 hours, Israel army has killed 91 people and injured 210 others in 9 massacres against innocent families who went about their lives.
And those were the updates on TBS Nightline. I'm Charles Mato. Thank you for watching and have a good weekend.